Smallville star Tom Welling suits up as Superman to face off with Michael Rosenbaum as President Lex Luthor through gorgeous DC art. Following the Smallville ending in 2011, many fans have been hoping to see the Superman drama come back in one way or another, as Clark Kent completed his transformation to becoming the Man of Steel. With Lex's memory gone and Clark now operating as Superman, there has always been the potential to revisit their story and see them continue their iconic rivalry. Buffy Tuville recently shared new Smallville artwork, pitching the idea of what a continuation story between Welling and Rosenbaum's characters could look like if the show ever made a comeback. In this scenario, Welling's Superman is fully suited up against President Luthor, who is wearing his famous Lexosuit from the comics. Check it out below. The Smallville art gallery also features Erica Durance's Lois Lane, along with Welling in his Clark disguise, showcasing their work as Daily Planet reporters. Welling and Durance last portrayed their versions of Clark and Lois during the 2019 Arrowverse timeline crossover crisis on Infinite Earths. What the Tom Welling Superman vs. Michael Rosenbaum's President Lex Luthor art means for Smallville. The Smallville art shows that many viewers are still invested in Lex and Clark's story, which was explored for a decade, including the teasing of Rosenbaum's character one day becoming the US president. The Smallville series finale ended up doing a flash-forward where fans got to see this story briefly embraced, as Lex ended up being elected the US president for 2018. Even in Crisis on Infinite Earths, when some of the Arrowverse characters went to Earth 167, Welling's Clark referenced Lex's status as the president, showing that even writers outside of Smallville wanted to re-explore that arc. It's key to remember that Welling and Rosenbaum have been developing a pitch for an animated Smallville TV show, which would have the original creators attached, with several cast members returning to voice their characters. When Screen Rant interviewed Welling about Smallville and his Superman legacy in November 2024, the DC TV veteran revealed that they are still waiting to hear from Warner Bros. Discovery to be able to move forward with the series. If a Smallville sequel happened, they could finally explore Luthor's presidency arc after all the setup that the original series did during its run. Our take on the Tom Welling Superman vs. Michael Rosenbaum's President Lex Luthor art. Tom Welling as the Blur in Smallville Season 9 looking off-screen. The art of Welling's Superman facing off against Rosenbaum's President Luthor shows how great it would look if the duo finally got to have a traditional showdown, making an even bigger case for why the Smallville sequel needs to happen. There are many corners of the DC canon that a Smallville continuation could tackle, especially with Clark formerly being Superman, and an animated production could offer some promising opportunities for a follow-up story. But until Smallville returns in any shape or form, the world can relive the entire series through streaming or on Blu-ray DVD.